Hi, thank you so much for joining my channel. I am so happy to have you here. Before we get into my latest and greatest video, I just wanted to ask a massive, big personal favor. So I love bringing content to you, and it fills my heart with so much joy knowing that it gives you value and gives you insight, and you're able to create beautiful, amazing costumes or clothing with either my patterns, my free tutorials, or even just my fabric hauls. I would love it if you hit the subscribe button, the like button, comment, or shared my video. That would mean the world to me, because then I know that I'm reaching you, and it really helps me go a little bit further and give more. And I've got so many plans to give more. I just want to know that it's what you need. So if you do need more from me, please hit the subscribe, the like, make a beautiful comment, and I will do everything in my power to bring great value content to you. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Have a beautiful day and enjoy the video. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so thrilled and excited that you are here. I really enjoyed our last two chats where I gave you some advice on the best sewing machine to use as a beginner for stretch fabric, and also the best serger overlocker to use if you're a beginner, and how they work for you. So go and check those two videos out. They are there to help you. And also, just for the context of those videos and this video that I am also filming, I'm going to share some products with you. And for context and also transparency, I just want to let you know that I'm not endorsed with any of these products. I am just happy to share my knowledge. And these products are literally, they're worth their weight in gold. With my business and also my sewing personality. So you might find that you might trial what I recommend, but it might not suit you as a sewer or as a business owner. But that's okay, just move on. Just don't hold on to it. It's not like I'm telling you what to do. I'm just sharing what's worked for me. So I just wanted to be transparent with that in terms of, just sharing good vibes, because that's what I'm all about. So I wanted to share with you my favorite overlocking thread, and I'm going to share an amazing thread with you. And of course, it's a brand. I'm not endorsed by them. I'm just sharing because I care. And also because I think that you might benefit from this. So yeah, I use the overlocking thread. Obviously my overlocker, and if you're overseas, it's called a serger. So overseas is Europe and America. I'm based in Australia, so I call it an overlocker. So I hope that's okay. Okay, so my favorite thread at the moment, this may change next week because I'm always trialing out new threads and I always find new things. So this one is called Maxi Lock. This brand here, do a little bit of a close up on it. That's Maxi Lock, the brand. Okay, so I really love this. This is an all-purpose thread, so it's an all-purpose synthetic thread. I have to put my glasses on because seriously, I'm not seeing anything right now. Okay, so this is a spun polyester. I buy so many of their products. I'm not quite sure which one this one was. So this is like what I would use for my needle. Okay, so it's a polyester thread. It's not cotton or anything, so it's got a little bit more of a durability to it, so it's not going to snap. So when I'm using stretch fabrics, I will use a polyester thread, the thread that goes through the needle. Okay, that is really strong, and if I'm using it in a zigzag stitch or a stretch stitch function, then this is the fabric that is going to work so beautifully. This is the thread that's going to work so beautifully with the right needle and the right machine. So I always find that when you've got a machine, always trial different threads and find out which one works best for you. So in my overlocker, I've got this one. It's an all-purpose one, but it's polyester, so it means that it's going to work really well with most of my sequin fabric, my stretch sequin fabric, and all of my spandex. So this is perfect. So that's what I put in the needle. So you know how on your overlocker you've got 2 needles that come down, that's the thread. So I'll usually use 2 of those for the overlocker on top, and then the other thread that I use is also maxi lock, and it's a stretch. It's a woven stretch, so it's quite, I can show you on this one. So this is the same one, but in a different color. And as you can see, it's like quite woven. And then when you pull it tight, it goes really thin. So this is the thread that I use in my bobbins. So I'll always wind up this one on my bobbins. I won't do a polyester like all-purpose thread. I'll use the Maxi Lock stretch on my bobbins, and I will also use this on my overlocker. This is the threading, but this one does not go through the needles. So I'll have 2 of these on the right-hand side of my overlocker, and they will go through the threading, and they will come up and around underneath, but they don't go through the needles. These are seriously everything to me, this thread. It's probably a little bit more expensive than other stretch thread, but I think that if you want something to last a long time, and you know, it's not just going to be worn, it's a piece of artwork, you want it to stay intact. So don't skimp on your thread. Like, don't go for the cheap stuff. You'll find that your brand and also your artwork will be intact when you use the right thread. So this is my recommendation. So like I said, I use this in my bobbin on the sewing machine, and I use this in thread on two spools of this on my overlocker. And I just find that that's such a great brand. You can buy them in bulk. Look, I don't even know where you can get them from in terms of in terms of your country, because I know that everyone can get it from wherever. So I think that just put, you know, Maxi Lock stretch into Google and your nearest stockist will come up. So like I said, I'm not endorsing any brands, and I'm not endorsing any shops that sell these particular brands, because I feel that you might find a better brand or a cheaper option somewhere else. So yeah, I just think I'm going to share my good juju with you and give you some good recommendations, and then you can go for gold, put it into Google or your favorite search engine and see what stockists come up in your local area, and then just experiment. So when you're purchasing these for your overlocker, I recommend buying 2 of the all-purpose polyester thread, and then 2 of the stretch thread, okay? Because your overlocker will probably need 2 for the needles and 2 for the thread. So then you've got a total of 4. So that will go into your cart and you will check out, and then happy days, you've got yourself a really great foundation for creating stretch fabric. And in terms of needles, everyone knows that my favorite brand, let me see, is this one, is Organ Needles. I love this brand, and this is the size that I use for my sewing machine. I don't use this on my overlocker. I use denim needles on my overlocker. So but every machine and every overlocker is completely different. So spend some time and some resources getting to know it. Just remember, nothing is instant. Just like sewing with like a stretch thread is like this. Like it's not stretchy in terms of like it's got elastic in it. It's just got stretch fibers in it. So you can see how it is quite fluffy. And then when you pull it tight, it's not fluffy anymore. So that's it. Like you got to get to know these different personalities with these different products. So yeah, I just thought I would share that with you. And if you wanted to test these kinds of products out on, say, sequin material, you can head to the link in bio and go to the Leotard Wardrobe Vault and purchase that. In there is an amazing course. It's my body of work course where I teach you how to make costumes, in particular sequin costumes. You learn how to sew the sequin costumes, cut out the sequin fabric and put it all together. And yeah, it's a real hub over there. We've got some amazing creatives over there creating leotards, and the patterns are always customizable. So if you see or like another pattern within a pattern, go for gold. Like just let it, like, share it with us and let us know that what you've done so that we can all cheer you on. So yeah, that's in the Leotard Wardrobe Vault. So head on over to the link in bio and check that out, and it'd be super amazing to welcome you into our family. And if you're just getting started with sewing stretch fabric, you can also head to the link in bio and also get the free Lily Crop. It is an amazing pattern. It's a one shoulder pattern. It is like, I feel like it's my legacy pattern because it's the one that I first started off with my business. It's the first pattern, like the first garment I sold, and I turned it into a free pattern so that you get to watch over my shoulder in a free tutorial, and you just get the pattern for free as well, and you just make that, and that will be like the beginning for you to creating your own stretch wardrobe. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. As always, if this video brought you value and you learned a lot, then please hit a like down below. Just hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Every time you do things like that, it really inspires me to make more juicy content for you that you can learn from and bring into your own sewing world. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.